Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Advanced Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, March 7th. Let's see what's going on with these indices. The main news is that Gary Cohn, Chief Economic Advisor for the Trump administration, resigned. Couldn't come to an agreement over the tariff issue, felt that they should not be imposed, and decided to resign. And you can see the market's reaction to that. They felt that he was an important economic advisor to the administration, and you can see weakness in the stock market across the board following through right now. The last little candle you see is Asia, and we're seeing continued movement in the downside in Asia. But remember, this is an announcement. There's no economic consequences at this moment as a result of that, but we can see the market's reaction. So that means I don't look for a dramatic move to the downside to continue. Europe may also be weaker, and we could be weaker in the U.S. session. I just don't look for long-term fallout from this. Well, let's see what we can think about here when it comes to these indices. The bearish level here for the S&P 2670, the bearish level for NASDAQ market is at 6840, bearish level here for the Dow 24,250, and the bearish level here still low in the Russell at 1510. Well, what happened to the dollar? And you can see that the euro was getting stronger and did maintain that. We're opening right now. The Europe still is a bit stronger in that regard. 123.40 is now the bearish level for that market. Swissy rallied, it break. It looks like it's getting weaker here right now. The bearish level for that market is 106.25. Japanese yen kind of all over the map actually. It did trade below that bearish level first. And the magnitude change here in that market, $625 a contract. The next bullish level is 95 even. And I'm looking for this market to stay inside of this range. Kind of a sideways type move. Aussie dollar also traded above its bullish level. And the magnitude change here between the bullish and bearish levels in that market, to give you a feel for what that represents, is $450 a contract. The next bearish level in that market is at 77.60. And right now, I'm surprised it's not getting stronger, but it's an inside move. We have GDP coming out tomorrow for Australia. So we got some economic numbers to take a look at. Let's look at the British pound. It maintained its strength. I'm looking for a sideways move here. This 139.50 is a significant level in that market. So I'm looking for it to trade between that one handle here, 38.50 to 39.50. And in that market, the bearish level there is at 137.70. It's been tightened up a bit. Canadian dollar traded above its bullish level. The magnitude change in that market is, give you the right number here, $1,000 a contract. The next bearish level there is at 76.90. Bitcoin also broke lower. I doubt if it was off of that news, but the difference between that bearish and bullish level in that market, to give you a feel for that, is $2,500, so $2,500. The next bullish level is at 11,200. And I'm looking for an inside day for Wednesday in that market. Well, interest rates, short end of the curve didn't react much at all. The notes got stronger, the bonds firmed up a bit. That all makes sense in light of the weaker stock market. I don't look for long legs behind these moves though. I'm still looking for an inside to even lower day for Wednesday. And in the gold market, it popped up on that uncertainty, but the issue is, can we really get follow through? Asia's a little shaky right now, and I do look for it to back off. I'm looking for a market to trade back down to 31 in the gold market. As nice and clean as that was in terms of this move to the upside, I just don't think it exudes confidence. Same thing here in silver. I'm looking for an inside day in the silver market. Ooh, we should also be talking about that bearish level over here in gold. That's at 1328. In silver, the bearish level 1655. Copper traded above its bullish level. The magnitude change between the bearish and bullish levels in that market is $2,250 a contract. The next bearish level is at 312, and I'm just looking for an inside day 16 down to 13 for that market. But I'm still bullish longer term for copper. Crude oil, a little bit of uncertainty there, even on that day structure as he rallied. It implies a down move. We're seeing the elements still following lower in that market, and 61.70 is now the bearish level for crude oil. Natural gas, how about that? It got above these previous highs, nice and clean. I like this action, but it's important now to get follow through in the next 2 to 3 days. Big time if we're going to see this market maintain this rally. We also do not want to see 270 again right after, like in other words, tomorrow for that market. The bearish level here is at 271. Moving on and taking a look at what's going on with the grain markets. If I can just get it over there. There we go. Inside day for beans. If sellers were here, we should have backed off. Again, this is a neutral structure, and I do look for the continuation of a sideways move there for that market. And in the corn market, we're trying to rally. I don't see a lot of strength in that market, but I actually do look for an up day. 384 would be the objective. 381 is the bullish level. Wheat, on the other hand, I think could take another rally to the upside. 512 is the objective to the upside in that market. And that concludes today's Advanced Market Studies. Thank you for being with me, and I'm looking forward to being with you again tomorrow. In the meantime, take care.